What's up, FTK family? It's your girl, Corn.
And Faith.
And welcome to For the Kingdom podcast, where we talk all things faith, love, kingdom growth, and having them tough conversations.
Welcome back, y'all.
Welcome back, y'all.
EP5.
Yes.
We live.
We live. Back at 5.
So, PK. Call you PK.
Well, K-Dot.
K-Dot. What's new? What's new in the hood?
Guys, I started my student teaching yesterday, and so
Congrats.
I'm officially Miss Harris.
Miss Harris.
It's definitely an experience. I'm these last 2 days been kind of taking me through that, but it's in a good way. I'm learning. So
adjustment.
It's an adjustment. So here's to what how many more months I got till December? How many is it?
4
months till I'm certified. So it's the beginning of a good and adventurous journey, y'all. I'm excited.
Any class clowns? Any?
Not yet. Well, let me not say that. I'm not saying not yet. No, but there are, a couple. You got to show them a little extra love. That's what we call it. A little extra love. You got to show them. So yeah, it's fun.
I like that. You said Friday was what?
Oh, Rockstar Day. So I won't be dressing up, but I'm sure it's some mohawks and black eyes and stuff, or what's it called, mascara.
I know we used to do the braided mohawk.
Jesus. I ain't never.
Why did it remind me of Prodigy from Mindless Behavior?
Y'all. Well, I got on Mindless Behavior later, but Ray
Princeton girl. That's Princeton.
That's number one.
Mm-hmm. Rock Royal, free him till he free.
Till it's backwards.
Well, I don't know what he did, so maybe free him. Okay.
Jesus. But you used to love them. But speaking of love, we are talking about love today.
And it's not a romantic relationship episode, but...
No. Listen, like when you think of love, though, you think of like your feelings and you think of, attraction and all the kind of base level things, but we're talking about godly love and kind of what does love have to do with anything that we do in life? Mm-hmm. So that's
what love got to do with it?
What love got to do with it?
L-U-H.
L-U-H. Tina Turner. Yeah.
I continue, Tina.
Jesus.
I continue.
No.
Okay.
I was going to say, so I'm not going to say that.
It's too early.
Yeah,
all right.
I was going to go on the whole thing about I continue. Go ahead.
Okay, so.
Please. Take it away.
When I think about love, I think about V-Day.
Yeah.
And so, did you have any special plans this past V-Day?
V-Day? No, I was going to, but I decided last minute not to. And if you know, that's all I can say.
All right.
But did you have any special plans?
With myself. But V-Day is such a vibe. Like,
it is.
It's kind of annoying, but Valentine's Day. Sorry, y'all. Season same. Valentine's Day.
Sorry.
So you go into the stores and you see red balloons everywhere. You see candy, chocolate, flowers, roses, all of that. Mm-hmm. And then they go and sell out the candy and everything. I go for that.
I went to go on sale, but because I don't have anybody to give it to.
But I didn't have a Valentine or whatever. Mm-hmm. But I decided, okay, this year I'm gonna celebrate myself.
That's good.
I bought myself some flowers, roses to be exact, and got me a nice dinner. Mm-hmm. And I just started thinking, like, man, I should have been doing this. Like, boyfriend, husband or not, I should do this anyway. Mm-hmm. And so going forward, that's
really nice. It was nice.
It was. Just spending time with myself and showing myself some love.
Yeah.
And also, I realized, self-love is not a once a year thing or once a week. Like, you go to the spa once a month and then get a massage and that's it. Like, it's a daily decision.
You can be run down, yeah. if you do it once a year, yeah. That's got to be that's self-sabotage. Really a monthly thing. I'm learning that too because I got to take time out to actually do stuff to, you know, give me some relaxation and show care to myself because
it's a daily thing.
Yeah.
Self-love.
Well, speaking of that, I'm glad you said, like, well, not speaking of exactly, but to the same example, I actually spent Valentine's Day with my friends. So I didn't have like a romantic Valentine's Day. Yes, I had a Galentine's and did we do it? No, I don't think we did. I think we were supposed to at one point. We didn't do it. But I did a Galentine's Day with 2 of my friends. And y'all, like, it was so special because I had never done it before. And so that, I realized in that moment, yes, romantic love, that's fun to celebrate. And I would love to do that. But it also hit different with my best friends. So it was just a different type of experience in love. So that was fun, guys.
That's good.
Yeah.
And then talking about self-love, like we just said, it's more than just buying stuff for yourself or spending money. Like how you talk to yourself. I'm learning that for me. Like how I talk to myself, that's showing myself love.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because on the way here, y'all, I forgot what, I almost left something at home and I was like, you just so stupid. That was nothing to say. But it goes to your point of like what you say to yourself, really, it should matter more. Should that matter more than what other people say about you? Do you think? What you say to yourself?
I mean, I think if you talk to yourself like crap, you're going to receive other people talking to you like crap.
Right.
So, yeah.
I agree.
And you shouldn't wait for other people to affirm you with their words. If you're not affirming yourself.
I used to struggle with that because I'm a words person.
So that's your love language.
Absolutely. Words of affirmation. I can write somebody like a 4-page letter. Like,
all right, Leah.
I love to write and express how I feel about somebody. So if somebody, well, in the past, I've gotten a lot better with it now, but and I'll say too, like people I care about, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say what they say doesn't matter to me, but you kind of learn how to separate some things, you know, if it's not uplifting you. So that's definitely words of affirmation. Absolutely. What about yours? What's your love language?
Physical touch, but you do have to have
have to have some value. Yeah.
No, but like
yeah,
physical touch. I think mine for other people is gift giving. Like I love giving people gifts. You know,
you do. Even the little stuff, y'all. She'll come like to our grandma's house and she'll be like, I have something like I got this little notebook for you at the store.
If it's a piece of candy, like
like she's always thinking about something to do for somebody else. I love profits.
Not a profit. Said that last season.
We don't know that yet. We can't say that.
But that was one of my points. Stop waiting for people to give you love and give it to yourself. You know.
Absolutely.
So I'm glad you mentioned that.
Because I think you have to look at that in the lens of not everybody's going to be around you all the time. So you're going to have moments by yourself where you're going to have to be able to even encourage yourself and tell yourself like, hey, or talk some sense to yourself. Okay, we got to get this done or it's stuff to do. So, I mean, yeah, you definitely have to do that.
I also realized that choosing to love myself doesn't make me arrogant. Like, I used to think,
that's a good,
people say self-love is the best love and love yourself first. I'm thinking like, oh my gosh, what about other people? No, I can't be a good friend, good daughter, whatever to you if I don't love myself. And that doesn't make me better than you because I do.
Absolutely. I agree. So what do you think your self-love looks like now? Like, has it evolved over time or?
Yeah, because it never existed.
Right.
It used to not exist.
Right.
But like I said earlier, like talking to the way I talk to myself, like not taking on a whole bunch of responsibilities that I don't have the capacity to do. That's self-love.
And I struggle with that one, y'all. I struggle with that one.
Like saying yes to everything because I'm like, it's like that people-pleasing thing. But look at the root. Like, it's really fear of abandonment, I guess, or rejection for people if you say no. That's self-love. Learning how to say no. I learned that. That's self-love. Because
you don't want to, I know for me, you don't want to let nobody down or like, you know.
Because that's a distorted thought. Because in your mind, you think saying no is letting someone down and like you're a bad person. But it's not.
And that goes with what real love is, you know, knowing your motives and then knowing when you're weak. When you just, like you said, you don't have the capacity to do something. And it's okay. It's okay to know your limits and be like, okay, no, like I'm going to have to pass on that. And if another time comes up, then, you know, I can come back to it. But you definitely have to know your limits in that way, you know.
And if you realize that, you'll know it's a disservice to you because I can't pour from an empty cup.
Absolutely. So, I agree. Yeah. Do you think, like, speaking on maybe relationships and things like that.
My favorite. No.
Have you ever experienced a like godly type of love or real love? I'd say it don't have to be relationships. You can talk about platonic or romantic.
I mean, yeah, more so on the friendship side.
Real? I understand with you on that.
With you and some more of my friends.
Say that.
Because love is not always... Well, actually, love isn't telling people what they want to hear. Like,
yes, the opposite.
You correcting me, holding me accountable, that's love. It don't. It hurts. It don't feel good, but it's love.
Yeah.
Reminding me of who I am when I start talking bad about myself or downplaying myself, building me back up.
Yeah.
Those are all qualities for me for godly love. What about you?
I would say the same thing. Accountability is huge, and I feel like I'm stepping into that more. I mean, as you get older, that's something that I won't say all people do, but you need to do, I think. So I think you, and I have other friends that, like I said, hold me accountable and say, okay, Corin, like when I was going through my rough patch, you was like, Corin, okay, you going too far.
Let it out. But
like, yeah, let it out.
You're not staying here.
Yeah, express it, but you going too far. So like, in the moment, and she used to be all afraid to tell me if I was wrong or not, which I understand because
red flag.
What we just talked about, you don't want to like push people away or make them feel a certain way. But Faith finally got to the point where we had that type of relationship. She could just tell me, okay, you going too far. So that definitely, I look for that. It's really all the things you said, just encouragement, and just understanding me. I think just understanding what I may need in a certain moment. It may look different at different times, but kind of just knowing me and that sort of thing. So, yeah.
So about romantic relationships.
The list goes on. A godly love. See, I've never experienced I've never been in a relationship that was based and centered on that real type of love. I don't even know what love is. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I really don't know. I mean, like,
that's valid.
I know love because I know God. So I do know love in that, but I never experienced it romantically. So I really don't know what that exactly looks like. I guess biblically, I can't look biblically and see, but never experienced it myself.
I was reading the Amplified Bible, and you know, I put stuff in parentheses, like give a definition, and it said love, and then it had unselfishly seeking the best for other people. And I was like, that's a good definition. And it's more than just red balloons and flowers and candy and going on dates and stuff. Unselfishly seeking the best for other people.
Yeah, I mean, godly love is covenant minded, and so it can't be based off convenience or like just what's good for right now. So that's when the real you
comes out though, when you're inconvenienced.
Like, okay, so y'all, we still are in the flesh. So if I'm mad because or upset or I think that this relationship can't work just because of physical needs, that's just convenience. That's just because, okay, if you're not serving me in that way, that's not love. You know what I mean? So I think it's more than just the surface level things.
That's a good point. If you have the mindset to serve each other in a relationship, I believe it can work.
And it's not even just y'all, like, I mean, the intimacy part and physically, it's even, okay, he buying me all these gifts, or she can buy me all this stuff, or she got connections. So, like, we can stay together. That's not love.
Because what happens when you stop?
Hello? What happens? Money can run out now. Jobs can go.
But when it comes to this romantic relationships, this whole love thing, I think about, I was on TikTok. And you know that thing, Tonight's Conversation? How they have, it's like a panel, for those who don't know. And they go to different states, different cities. And they allow the audience to ask them questions. And this woman said, she asked, okay, why does a man have a good girl, doing everything for him, riding for him, all that? He ghosts her and then come back as if nothing happened. And I was like, I'm wondering the same thing too, because I've had that happen a few times. And I'm thinking he gonna say, well, we gotta grow up, you know, we're immature, like we don't realize we have a good thing. He said, because you let them. And I was like, ouch. But he said, you let me come back. You didn't respect yourself while we was in a relationship, so why would I think something changed because I left and I came back? So having boundaries is a form of self-love in relationships. No one that, like, you just, anybody can do anything to you. It slide, they're gonna start ice skating. Like you could cheat, beat, whatever.
The Olympics is coming back.
And that made me think, because I used to do that.
What's that sport, bobsled, or was it?
You know what you talking about?
It's in the Olympics. I don't know what it's called.
I ain't watched since Gabby
called?
Douglas was dug in. So I couldn't tell you.
I think it's bobsledding. Y'all let me know if y'all know.
Drop
what
it
I'm
in the
talking
comments.
about. Yeah, drop in the comments because I think it's bobsledding.
But I used to do that too, like in those talking stages I talk about all the time. Like, yeah, they go ghost, but when they came back, the door was open. They spin the block.
What you got?
Yeah.
What you got?
You know, I'm old people advocate. And I'm speaking for the old people. Do this principle that y'all speaking of now apply to senior citizens that's still married or in a relationship? You know, senior citizens have relationships.
Yes.
Of course.
Them too?
The easy access and stuff like that, or
Everything y'all just said.
I mean, I think at any age you should respect yourself and not
Yeah.
allow anything to slide all willy-nilly. But in a marriage, I'm not married. I'm not giving no marriage advice. But you can't just up and leave, you know.
there you go.
You know.
At the smallest inconvenience. That's what we talking about.
Exactly.
Inconveniences.
Like, anytime they tick you off, I'm getting a divorce.
Listen.
That should not be your first. I'm not married, but a divorce should not be the first, like,
Right. I get what
resort.
you're saying. I get what you're saying. I'm saying.
In most cases. Like,
I'm learning that even in my friendship. So a marriage is a.
I'm not talking about no,
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
abuse and all that. I'm talking about, like, they left the toilet seat up. You want to get divorced. It's
throw the
toothpaste in the
clothes
sink.
hamper. Yeah.
Hangnails in the bed. You want to get divorced. I ain't talking about that.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I used to be the type. I'll talk about friendships. Well, this can be romantic too. I used to be the type that a person can do like the smallest thing, and I don't want to talk to you no more. We could not be friends for
Like
all I
that
care,
too.
or talk for all I care.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I ain't saying it's good. I'm just saying what
I used to, too.
And so what was our relationship even built upon? If that was whatever that was, maybe you want to leave and get up that quick.
I did that, but if they came back, I let them. I'm taking them off the block list so they can spin the block.
Hoping they spin the block.
Post it so they spin the block.
God, if it's
Post a little quote.
So, I mean, I'm trying to see, I'm on some part I'm going. You know. So, abuse is not your fault, though, is it?
No.
You know, we
It
talk
ain't-
about controversial topics a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
There are ladies that get abused. There are guys that get abused. So we're not saying it's their fault if
Right.
we let them.
Right.
Okay.
Some people can't get out.
And I've never been in that type of
Thank God.
thank God, that type of situation. So I don't know like the mental, you know what I'm saying, aspect to that. Because you know a lot of people say, well, just get up and leave and just
Easier said than done.
I can't speak on that. I don't know, but I definitely think it does apply though. So like you said, everybody should love themselves and want to receive self-love from themselves. So yeah.
And I'm not justifying abuse or anything, but I think it was TikTok. This woman said, be strict when you're dating so you won't be suffering in marriage. So it's like upholding boundaries while you're dating, getting to know a person. It's going to help you. It may help you before you say I do. You know?
I agree with
may
that.
keep you from doing it.
I agree with that. Yeah. I mean,
So-
I think that's why it's so important to have those. I know for me, have those standards and boundaries before I even get into a relationship, because I think it can be harder in a sense when you're trying to maybe form them while in that. I don't know though, but I know for me, like it's easier to say, okay, these are my goals. This is what I want to do, and meeting somebody or interacting with somebody that also has that same mindset and goal. So that's easier to do than just to jump in. Y'all 6 months down. Now we want to talk about, or a year. Now we want to talk about, okay, these are our things. That might be harder because there's a lot of things going on by that point. And it don't have to be sexual things. It's just, might just be connected at that point. So it may be hard to kind of do that.
This is not a plug, but that's why I hear so many people talk about premarital counseling. Because a lot of people say they got in marriage and they did not know who they were, marrying. Because like childhood traumas and addictions start to come up in marriage.
Are you going to do that?
I definitely would.
Counseling?
I definitely would look into it for sure.
I think I'm going to do it.
Now, that's not to say that the marriage is going to be perfect either. You won't have no problems because you went to counseling.
I used to think stuff like that. You know, even like godly relationship, like, okay, this is a godly relationship. Everything gonna be smooth. Everything gonna be good. We ain't gonna argue.
Because we think cheating is the only bump in the road that you can have.
You're right. But it's communication.
What about finances? Like how we gonna discipline children? Like Are we gonna split roles? Are we cooking, cleaning? Is that split? Like, cheating is not the only hardship.
That's a really good point, actually.
When we think of godly relationship, they'll never cheat because it's a godly one. We'll never have problems.
Does love ever hurt?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
That was not planned.
I say yes. Okay, I'll go. I say yes. Like, I look at it from, it's different aspects, but like even godly love. Jesus, he showed his love for us. That hurt. He literally died and got beat on and all the things. So that hurt. That wasn't fun to do, but it was a purpose behind it, and he knew why he was doing it. So that's one of the things I think of. I think you can love, like I love my family. If something happens to them or we get in a disagreement, that's not fun. Like I'm not like, yay, okay, or we're kind of separate in a way or have a disagreement. I'm not excited about that. That hurts, and I love you, and I want us to be one. So that definitely hurts. But yeah, those are some of the things I think about.
That was a good example.
What
really
Jesus?
Good. Yeah.
That's
Unselfishly seeking the best,
Holy
but
Spirit,
it did not feel good.
Yeah.
Love killed Jesus.
Love did kill
Right.
it.
So when we're speaking of love, I think it's important to quantify it. It's my intent. Right?
Yes.
So if my intent is to make you better, then I may have to share something with you that may hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
But if my intent is
good.
then I'm willing to lose you for that moment. I hope you don't. I hope you don't get lost. But I'm willing to lose you because I love you so much that I want you to be better.
Yes.
Right? So when we talk about love, I think love is sometimes disguised or maybe misrepresented as something that feels good all the time, something that's joyous all the time. When that's not the case, because if I want you to be better, it doesn't feel good for me to have to say something that you may perceive as negative, right? So, sometimes people weaponize that, right? But you go to intent. What is your intent of telling me that? What you have to have an understanding.
Yeah.
So anyway, I think it's always important
good.
to have a base of that. Like, why is this person telling me this? Or why am I sharing this or doing this? And it doesn't stop because I'm mad.
Yeah.
Does it, if I'm upset with you, then what?
Yeah.
You made me think about that thing that said in a lot of TV shows and movies, like, love is not enough when it comes to a romantic relationship.
I've heard that.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, does love pay mortgage?
No, and that's what I'm saying. Love is giving at the same time. It's something that comes with that. Like, you're right. Love do not pay the bills. So I mean,
what's love got to do with it?
Clock it.
Ooh. What's your viewpoint on that? What does love have to do with it?
When I hear that, like, love ain't enough, I think about the people who have cheated on people in relationships, but they say, I love them. And I'm just like, how do you love someone and cheat on them? So, like, there's a loyalty, faithfulness issue, you know?
Say that, yep.
Okay, but what if they love you a lot, but they don't go to work and bring in nothing for the income for the household? But they love to go around like you. They make you feel wonderful.
Well,
I mean, what's the circumstance? Like, did you get laid off? Or you just don't want to work? You want to ride off? I'm like, good deal.
Okay, well,
I mean, are you in between jobs?
Trying to figure it out.
How long can someone try to figure it out?
Well, I feel like that goes down to the base of what is love. Like, what is that? How do we view that? Because
that's funny.
I mean,
one of y'all said in one of the episodes is not about the money.
Who said that? I don't know if it was me or not. I don't know.
I mean, it depends.
I don't know. It's not about the money. It's not
I want you to be wise with your money, you know, not willy-nilly spend it. You don't have to if you make 6 figures, hey.
Look at God working in your life.
I'm not going to push that back. If you know mine. But
So be careful. You say it's not about the money, but it is.
right.
Okay,
Hold on, but why is it bad? Why is it bad that it is about money? Because is life comfortable or better if you have it?
yes.
And you're doing the right things with it?
Yes.
Definitely.
I think when money's your main focus, though.
So say that.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not. Yes. Okay. I think maybe I'm trying to say it's not mainly about the money. Money is a good factor in these things.
I don't want to be.
But I don't want our relationship to be built off the fact, okay, you got money. But I'm glad you got
Why is
it.
it bad?
Well, when that's the sole thing, though, like the main thing, like, okay, because
I
I'm
just
gonna
want
get a new
somebody to take
purse
care of
every week, and okay,
Hold on, you said purse. I stopped at money.
well, purse is bought with money, though.
Yeah, but you added the purse. I stopped with money.
I'm
Like,
just,
we got money. Now, our intent with it.
I be talking about something.
Do you have a love of money? Like you willing to scam and
Okay, see, that's what I'm saying.
steal from your job?
How far we going?
That's what. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just saying, words mean something.
They do. Power.
So when you say, hey, it's not about the money, and I just want a whole lot of love.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I'm going to send you a lot of love.
Remember that song?
If it ain't about the money, don't be blowing me up.
Hello?
Okay.
Watch how fast love dissipates when
Woo,
when
jeez.
Lights
Bills
get
ain't
cut
paid.
off and
things aren't.
You when the bills ain't getting paid, you right. So love, yeah.
So what love got to do with it?
right.
Ooh.
I mean, I don't want like
Yeesh.
yeah, the bills paid. I got nice stuff, but you talk to me like
See, that's what I'm saying. It's the
you know,
it's just limits. I feel like, or just money is nice. I say I'm trying to make it fit. I'm trying to make it work, y'all. Money is really nice. It's very, very nice. But like Faith said, if it okay, let me ask.
I mean,
you,
yeah, I
maybe
want to
then
go
say
to Puerto Rico.
it. Okay, if
Honeymoon. Family vacation, you know?
Mm.
Not just bills paid. I want to do nice. I want to have nice stuff, and you know
then we got kids and stuff, and I mean
that too. You dang
gas
sure got to have
to
some.
put in the car,
And gas is going up.
and it's going up by the day.
Food, but
Man, I spent like $70 on like 5 items. I said, wow.
So who is the first
great.
person you think you should love? This is a trick question.
I'm gonna say God. I was gonna say myself. Ourselves.
Okay.
old me would have said family, but now I'll say myself.
Why?
Why ourselves, or why we would say a different answer, like family.
Why do you say your answer?
I say myself because I mean, if I don't love myself, I can't even give somebody else the better parts of me in that sense. Like I can't even love them, I think, properly if I don't love myself. I can't, like you say, you can't pour from an empty cup. Okay, how I'm gonna love you like fully and I don't got nothing in me. I just feel like that don't make sense. So
I mean, I think you just should love yourself, period.
I agree.
What does loving yourself mean?
I want to say accepting yourself for who you are. Like not trying to be anybody else. Not like the things you should change and work on, but you know,
I think
physically, your physical appearance, how God made you, all of it.
I think it's showing grace to yourself in a lot of aspects. To me, it's truly just seeing yourself the way God sees you.
That's a good
I
answer.
mean, in totality. So he sees us in our fullness. He sees us at our lowest moments and still pours into us, still loves us, still treats us the same way. So I feel like having that same reflection of, okay, give yourself grace in certain situations, or knowing your boundaries. Okay, this isn't good for me. I'm gonna choose myself in that area. I think smaller things like that. Make sure you
and
love
loving yourself despite whatever flaws you have. Like, I love myself, but I wish, like, I just love myself.
Yeah.
So would you say that that's the spiritual side of loving yourself?
And what about y'all? You know, y'all said there was a safe place to have conversation. What conversation y'all have today is old people, young people. We talk talking about love, and we got Auntie in the corner talking about. What if I threw a screwdriver in y'all's conversation?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm just asking.
Okay, go
I'm
ahead.
just talking. I ain't teaching.
Like that. Clock it.
And he came to Jesus and he asked Jesus. He said, "What are the greatest commandments?"
That's the thing.
Number one, love God with all your heart, all your soul, and the might. And the other one is just like it. What did he say?
Love your neighbor as you love yourself.
So, okay. So who is the more important than your neighbor or you?
Me. Well, you. Me.
Right. Yeah.
That is basically biblical. Like, when I love God, I can love myself, and then I can love others when I love myself.
Yeah.
Jesus said it.
Same, right? Yeah. So since we're having a group discussion, those answers, I mean, spot on. But it's interesting that we said, do you know yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know yourself? Do you know what you want? Do you really know what you like outside of saying the cliche answers? Because if you know what you want, what you desire, right, spiritual side, we got that. The Bible says this. But the physical part of like, what do I enjoy doing? What is my purpose? Do you two think, well, do you think you know that? Because if you start there, then you know what you will need from someone else.
Ooh,
I
that's
think I know
good.
some things, but there's still a lot of things I'm learning about myself. And that's just an honest answer. I don't know everything that I want, but there are some things that I'll share with you. Some things that I want and desire naturally, and so like I said, I'm still learning that aspect of myself. If I'm in a new environment, okay, or if I try something new, okay, I don't like this. I tried it, I just don't like it. Or meeting new people, or even the relationships I'm in. Like when you hit different, peaks and different transitions in friendships, and just learning people, you learn, okay, maybe I don't like this, or maybe I do like this. Something that they brought to the table, I do like. So just I think life, you continuously learning. I think about what you like and don't like.
Yeah,
So,
it don't stop.
Yeah.
You learn,
And actually, you're in a new environment now, right?
I am.
Without telling everybody, they don't know. Okay. So you're going to use that principle to deal with it.
Heavy on principle.
Yes. He kind of gave y'all a hint. But
Who?
I said heavy on principle, but nah.
But that kind of ties
you know,
to
you know.
if you know, you know. Nah, y'all catch it next time. Y'all catch it.
And you said like trying new things, but also the mistakes we make. That shows us too
Yeah.
about
true.
ourselves and how to love yourself.
You're right.
Oh yeah, I don't need to do that again.
You're right. That was good stuff.
You want to switch seats?
Right. That was
The corner's fine.
Auntie's corner.
that was some good stuff.
She took us right into spiritual.
That's what I was gonna say.
I love it.
But speaking of love, I think what?
No, keep going.
But speaking of love, love is also obeying God. I think that is in Scripture.
I was going to say that.
If you love me, you're gonna obey my commandments. So
Love isn't enough.
Love it. Well, like I said, love is literally action. You have to do something. So it's more than just saying I love you. It's not just a feeling, because feelings change. It's not just, like I said, attraction. It's not a vibe. It's not like, it's none of that. It's actually doing things, and it's unselfish. So if God's calling us to obedience, you usually gotta give up something, sacrifice something in order to obey.
Because I can order all the Jesus Loves You shirts from JesusLoveYou.com.
Where the
But if I'm cussing out the waitress or somebody, a difficult person at work, just turn it backwards. Like,
I mean, and I've done it. So that's because I ain't cuss out the waiter.
I did used to think that though, like just wearing the cross chain and the t-shirts,
the outside,
the verse in the bio. Oh, that means I love Jesus. That's how people know. Love
starts within yourself. I mean, like we talked about, it's literally inner, both I think naturally and spiritually. So love, I can say I love God and I love walking this lifestyle, but it'll show. The fruit will show. So it usually, and a lot of times, y'all, our love for God it will be shown eventually, I think, outwardly, but it starts inwardly when we're in our alone time with God and spend that time with Him. That's how the love forms and grows. Mm-hmm. So I think me taking that time as I'm continuing to build my relationship with God, understanding how He loves me, and I think Him telling me who I am and showing me that love helps me to love Him better and then love other people better. So that's
literally
huge,
other people heavy on that.
Yeah,
like if God can go through all that, like the mocking, people beating him, spitting on him. What if somebody forgetting my Chick-fil-A sauce out the bag? And that, I'm just using an example because Chick-fil-A, they be right.
that show,
they done messed them over one time.
And all my
at the ripe age of 23, they done messed it up one time. I said mac and cheese instead of fries. They put cheese on the sandwich, but that's an easy mistake though. You know,
it is.
That's a half mistake.
Chick-fil-A's one of them ones.
My pleasure.
Thank you, my pleasure. You know, don't they give you free stuff if they don't say my pleasure, or is that? I think they do. Y'all try to let us know.
I'm gonna con them into not saying it, but nah, I ain't gonna.
I don't know.
That's Jesus chicken, y'all. No, I'm just kidding.
They close on Sunday. So yeah.
I said that like 2 weeks ago. I want Chick-fil-A and it was Sunday.
Ouch.
Ouch. Question. Can you have high blood pressure and do nothing about it and love yourself?
No.
No.
Jeez. Hurt yourself.
And I was going to get into that because, you know, I read the verse all the time, like honor your body as a temple of the Holy Spirit, but out of love for yourself, don't eat 10 cookies.
What if they taste real good?
What Ty Tribbett say?
Good
it's good. Not good for me. Like,
no. But you know, a lot of people view that as love. Like, I'm gonna treat myself. I'm gonna do something like nice for myself. And y'all, I've done that too. But when you know it's at the expense of your health or your whatever it is, if you know it's gonna be a hindrance anyway, that's not love.
That was a hindrance in my fitness journey. Like, I did good today. I ate salads all week. Let me go to Zaxby's to get a wings and things. Tongue torch.
But do you think it's a healthy way to do that though?
Yes, like
you know
reward yourself with things outside of food.
That too.
Buy a new body spray. If you don't want to spend money, make a bath. Read a book. Buy a new book.
She talking. I just love
it's
food.
easier said than done because I'll be like, I worked out every day this week, so let me go get a cupcake.
Right. That's healthier, probably. Literally, it's healthier. But
yeah,
I don't know.
Because then after that cupcake and that fried food, the week.
Yeah. So you have to sum it up now. What does love have to do with?
Ooh. Love has to do with everything. I think love has to do with how we treat ourselves, how we treat other people, how we interact with God, and love, and it's vice versa. So we look at it from the head down, going down. How God treats us and loves us allows us to do everything in love. So when we talk about like even just it's not just about the outward appearance. It's not just about wearing the t-shirts and all that stuff. It's actually having it within you. You're able to show that to other people. You're able to do that to yourself, whether it's your boundaries. Okay, I don't need to eat 10 cookies. It's going to hurt me. Whether it's, okay, God, you're showing me love. So I'm able to look at myself and not see, even though you see my flaws, not holding myself to those flaws. Like I can see myself the way you see me. So it just changes your perspective. So love changes your perspective. I think it just changes how you go about things. And it's easier. It's harder to walk in love though, I think. In the sense of it's going to hurt y'all. So it's not going to be easy to, some of the things that come with love, but it's easy to walk in love when the one who loves you is on the inside of you. It's easier to do that. So that's my lesson.
Yeah. I would say, you know how they say the more you know him, the more you know her, the more you love him. It's the same thing with God. The more I get to know him, spending time with him, praying, reading my Bible, the more I love him. Yes. And now that I love him, I can love myself because I see myself the way he sees me, and I can love others correctly. So
it also makes you not want to hurt God. When you love him and you build that relationship with him, it makes you it just changes your perspective. Like maybe even things you may be struggling with, it kind of helps you to say, okay, I know I may be struggling with this certain thing, but God, I love you so much that I don't want to keep looking at that. I'm going to start looking towards you. So it helps in that way too, for sure.
And you see, I will say this before we wrap up. You start to see his commandments as boundaries instead of restrictions and rules. Now that I love you, I know you. Oh, you'd really put these things in place to protect me because you love me.
That's good.
So that helps too. with that the whole sin thing, temptation, struggling with that. Like, it's really just boundaries.
Delilah was very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very attractive, very persuasive.
She was a hussy.
You know what I'm saying? So she kind of knew how to get them going. See?
That's what it's planning to do.
Yes.
So I have just a few topics now that are kind of controversial in whatever community you're in.
Y'all, and we kind of want to, it was so good that we had to run it back for part 2.
Part 2.
It's so much to talk about. So many.
But
what Tina Turner said, what's love got to do? It's a secondhand emotion. No, it's gotta be first.
I second that motion. Who was that? Smokey?
Gotta be first.
Not Smokey.
Ooh.
Some 60s, 80s group. But, yeah. That's all we have for today's episode. If y'all like this video, give us a like, comment, share, tell a friend, tell a friend.
Tell a friend, tell a friend.
Subscribe. And remember, it's not personal, it's just kingdom business.